First off, we have the Don't Say Gay bill, and, very much in quotation marks, the actual, parental rights and education bill has officially been signed by DeSantis, which is fantastic, right? For those of you who don't know, for one, I already have a full video doing a complete breakdown of this bill on the channel. So just, look at videos, you should be able to see it. It's just titled, I think, something along the lines of, full breakdown of Don't Say Gay bill, why everything you've been told is a lie. Because everything we've been told about it is a lie, right? You can say gay. There's no, let's just clear that up real quick. You can say gay. It doesn't mention the word gay anywhere in the damn bill. It's a total falsehood to even claim it as the Don't Say Gay bill. You might as well call it the Don't Say Straight bill or Don't Say Sex bill, because all it really says is, for the most part, you can't teach sex ed to kindergarteners or third graders. That's the big thing in the bill. So, I have a couple of my notes up here from the video I did on it. So just so all of you are everyone's on the same page here. The main things the bill did is basically three big things the bill did. One was the right to actually be informed about what's happening with your kid. Say your kid's having like a mental breakdown because he, is getting picked on so much, and he just, having a real difficult time going to the guidance counselor and having a hard time working this out. The school is supposed to inform you, saying, hey, listen, your kid's going through some tough shit right now. You might want to talk to them, might want to kind of help figure out what's going on. Same thing if like your kid even gets hurt. Say he's on the playground and just sprains his ankle. The school can't try to hide that from the parents in fear of a lawsuit. They now have to make sure they inform the parents that, yes, your kid has, suffered this kind of physical injury while on the playground. It's illegal for them to hide that information from the parents. Now, you would think that would be illegal already, and it might be illegal in some sense, but this law just, it makes sure of it, right? It just is a extra precaution that way. So all it really is doing is saying, people have the right to be informed. And the left has been saying, hey, if you inform parents that their kid is gay, they might cause abuse, which is ridiculous on the sense of, even parents who are very anti-LGBT still love their kids. To assume they're going to abuse their children is just pretty messed up. But to play devil's advocate, let's say that's the case. The right to be informed does not extend in cases, and this is in the bill. In the bill it says, if there is a reasonable assumption that the kid might become abused or neglected because of releasing certain information, the school does not have to release it. Now, that still can lead the way of the school hiding a bunch of different things, to be perfectly honest. However, it does not, it's completely just sets it up so that no kid will be outed against their will to their parents. All right, so that will never happen with the bill. The second part of the bill simply said no sex ed in kindergarten through third grade. That should be simple, right? If you really want to talk to children, not even children at this point, if you want to talk to 5-year-olds about sex, you got something messed up. You need to be investigated, all right? This is for kindergarten and third grades. It just says you can't have any sex ed class. It's not just about saying gay or anything like that. You can actually still say gay. That's not outlawed in this bill whatsoever. If Billy comes to school and says, hey, both my dads went out to the movies the other night, and Jimmy says, well, what do you mean both your dads? Oh, my dad is gay. He's not going to get in trouble for saying that. All right, that doesn't happen. Teachers can still talk about it in one-on-one conversations. It just there can't be a curriculum. It can't be a part of the curriculum. They can't be talking about sex as part of a curriculum. This is where I say the bill actually doesn't go far enough, because as far as I'm concerned, the teacher's role in that regard, if a student says, well, what's being gay? That's an excellent question, Jimmy. You should go talk to your mom and dad about that one. The teacher should not be explaining stuff like that to children, all right? They should be teaching math. They should be teaching reading. They should be teaching, English. That's what they should be teaching. And the last thing the bill does, it basically holds schools accountable by allowing there to be a system in place so if parents feel that their rights as parents have been violated, say the school is hiding something, say again in the case where a school, say, kid breaks his ankle on the school and they try to hide it, and say, don't tell your parents, or, they try to avoid lawsuits. This gives the parent an avenue to actually, hold the school accountable for those actions. So there is now a better method in place at least, for parents to actually go through a process to make sure that the schools are held to this standard. And that's about it. So the bill does almost nothing. But, DeSantis has signed the parental rights and education bill, and the left has freaked out about it. Hollywood, of course, what do we know about Hollywood? Well, they kind of like talking about sex with little kids as well as doing other things with little kids. And so, of course, they're freaking out over it because, they want to start introducing sex to kids as soon as possible. But, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed into law Monday a parental rights bill that bans teachers from giving classroom instruction on sexual orientation or gender identity in kindergarten through third grade. Now, I like the fact that actually, for once, Fox News does a decent job and says classroom instructions rather than just saying talking about. Because again, the bill does not ban the talking portion at all. You can still talk about being gay. You can still have these conversations with your students on a one-on-one basis. It just can't be part of the curriculum. Now, again, I don't think that should be allowed. The bill is a very milquetoast bill overall. But it just doesn't, it really doesn't do that much. It just really doesn't. But he said, in Florida, we not only know that parents have the right to be involved, we insist that parents have the right to be involved, DeSantis said. Because let's face it, most parents aren't. So, Florida signed this bill, and what has the left done? Well, they freaked the hell out. I mean, TikTok especially. Thank God for libs of TikTok, by the way. They've done a great job with a lot of stuff that they do. So, you have multiple, let's see, there's this person right here, and I'll let play.
That I would rather lose my job than out one of my students to their families. Being a safe person and a safe place for kids that don't have that at home is one of the best parts of being a teacher. So yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't know. Fire me, sue me, take me to jail. I'm not doing it.
So not doing it, not going to out their kids. Good part is, again, that's not in the bill, but it's an elementary school teacher. This is a teacher. This is the person who's going to be responsible for teaching our children, and they, of course, have not educated themselves at all on what this bill actually does. So let's just type in "don't say gay" and see what Twitter is really saying about it right now. Yeah, right here. So, thinking about kids with gay parents in Florida. Great parents, great families. They can no longer talk about their parents in school. Do they need to keep their family life secret? Can two dads attend a parents' night? Yes, all of that. They are allowed to talk about their parents. They're allowed to talk as much as they want about their family. Their dads can go to parents' night. It doesn't matter. Former national financial chair of draft Biden 2016, Long Island campaign chair for Barack Obama. Okay, so a pretty big guy. Don't say gay bill, or don't say gay is trending again. Now's a great time to say gay, 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 gay. So the media is constantly pushing this, and of course now you have walkouts happening in Florida over it, which, I mean, that just looks like a mosh pit to me. And to be honest, if I was in school, I'm pretty sure I would participate too, because, like, it gets you out of school. Actually, to be honest, I probably would just go home. Like, just go home and shoot basketball while they went crazy. But these people have been lied to. These people have honestly been lied to about what the bill has to say. Nowhere in the bill does it say you can't say gay. Nowhere in the bill does it limit people from being gay or talking about being gay or having any of these conversations. People can be as gay as they want. I really don't give a damn. I'm somewhat of a libertarian myself. Like, all I really care about for the most part is individual liberty and freedom. All right, you're allowed to say gay, you're allowed to be gay, you're allowed to do whatever the hell you want. Just don't involve me in any of the stuff, and I really won't care. Right? Hell, I'll even bake the damn cake. I really don't even mind that. But don't force someone else to bake the damn cake, right? I prioritize individual liberty more so than anything else. However, they say, well, why aren't you allowing, these schools to start talking about stuff? It's because this is the government. Schools are run by the government. This isn't, even private schools, this would be very iffy if it was happening, but I would say private schools actually probably do have the right to teach whatever curriculum they want to teach because they are a private school. And you can take your kids out of those schools if you don't like them. But what happens if you take a kid out of public schools? Well, let's face it, the state, a lot of different states have a lot of burdens when it comes to homeschooling. They really burden the parents like crazy. If your kid doesn't go to school, the government comes after you. You have to send your kid to school for the most part. So a private school can do what they want for the overall, right? Private school, I disagree with it. I just won't send my kid there. Public school, there is, in a lot of places, not really other options, which means, yes, we get a say in it. We totally get a say in what happens in public schools. because they're government run, and the government answers to the people, right? If it's a private school, they answer to whoever owns the school. When it's a government-run school, they answer to the people. They answer to the parents. They answer to the people who are paying their bills, who are paying their salaries. And who's paying their salaries? Oh, that's right. It's us. It's us who pay their salaries. That's why we get a say in this stuff, right? That's why we get a say in what the public school is doing. And again, the fact that these people want to talk about sex to kindergartners so much is insane. And some of them are saying it doesn't happen. Some of them are saying that no one talks about sex with kindergartners. Well, we got here from Libs of TikTok. Grace Moore, NKC. Not sure exactly where that's at, but their school, third graders, they're talking about, what is identity, language, family. Okay, well, that makes sense. Race, probably should be talking about religion, sure. Gender. And so it says, we're talking about, or tapping into their, I don't know what that actually means, their schema, before we delve into each and explore our own identities. Students are continuing the study of gender by discussing their, I don't know what that word is, I'll be honest. I don't know what the word is. I need to look up some more information. Adding to each other's thinking and determining which identity parts are visible and invisible. I wonder if anyone would change their minds. So yes, this is being taught to third graders. This is being taught to elementary school kids. Again, why are they telling kids anything about sex is beyond me. I have no idea. I don't get why they're so insistent on it, but they are. Now, of course, you have other cases, middle school teacher reportedly sent nudes to students. He was escorted out of the school by police yesterday, according to an email from the principal. Why stories like this keep happening? They do keep happening. And these are the people who are so insistent on wanting to teach your children. And so, here's a video this guy made.
Oh, can I show you what I'm proudest of?
Normalizing using pronouns, introducing my classes, and it's just a bunch of stuff about him, of course, introducing this garbage to children, right? And apparently he's also really big when it comes to he's also big when it comes to the critical race theory stuff as well. See here, stand forget racism, anti-racism in you, total absolute nonsense. Working on sessions of equity. Listen, anytime they say equity, run. Just run. I mean, now one thing, obviously, look at this guy. He screams predator in the first place. But, I mean, my God. Say black teachers matter? Oh my God. Black teachers matter. So he's obviously wearing that to school too. So he's definitely he's definitely trying to push a message. And of course, what is he? Far leftist, and of course, trying to get with children. Very common. Thanks so much for watching that clip. If you want to watch the live show, it is Thursdays at 9 o'clock. Again, that is 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But if you don't want to wait that long, we got some other awesome content out there. All you got to do is click on this video over to the right, and it will take you right on to the next one. Either way, thanks so much for watching, and we'll be talking again real soon.